Boopity boom, ba da bum, ba dee da dee, la da dee da 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 dum. Do da da dee da da dee da da dum. La dee da da dee da dum dum dum. Dee dum ba dum ba dee da dum, la da dee da dum. La ba dee da la dee da da dum. Lipa doo da dee da da la da dee da dum. Do 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 do. La dee da da la dee da da dum. Hello. Da dee dum la dee da 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 da. I forgot that I need to do something real quick to make sure that I did not get myself into a problem. do 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 da 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 da. Okay, we're good. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 dee, da, da. Do, 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 do. Ta-da! We did it! We finished with this one, and now we're here. And look, there's a party that is not just you and a princess you're carrying around like a weirdo. They're all married. No, that's weird. We're gonna start over here this time. This time we are number 4. Alright, what name should I have? As you can see, I named my previous file Owain. I considered naming the one this time Alan, but I don't really care for that name. It's an okay name, but it's not cool. And this is a scion of Erdrick. It should be a cool name. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Which means, very clearly, we should name him Gart. Gartholomew. Oh my god, the whole name fits. Gartholomew. Wait, is it an MU? Gartholomew? MU. Gartholomew. Gartholomew. La 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 la. Gartholomew. Gartholomew. Do 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 do. Yep, that's what we're going with. What language do I want the characters to speak in? English! You want to display the location of your current objective on the map? Do I? Yes. Draconian. Let's go. Game will autosave. That is, in fact, what I was checking to make sure that I had saved in my other file instead of just trusting the autosave to do it for me.
Once upon a time, a young hero, descended from the legendary warrior Erdrick, defeated the dreaded Dragon Lord.
Cool.
Restored peace and light to the world.
It's like we just saw that.
Having done so, he set off on a journey with his new bride, and together they founded a kingdom of their own.
Oh, he made her carry a basket.
The kingdom came to be ruled children, and by their children after them. Under the enlightened rule of the scions of Erdrick, the nation grew ever greater and more prosperous. As the years passed, other adventurous scions forged forth into the unknown, founding new kingdoms in their ancestors' image. Thus came there to be 3 nations ruled by those descended of the hero and his maiden.
Alright, you got it, everybody? He went off, started his own kingdom, and then there are 3 more, because generations.
The oldest of the 3 was the Kingdom of Middenhall, named after the castle built by the hero and his bride.
Direct lineage, right here.
Oh, my beautiful boy.
Thou wilt grow into a fine leader of the land. Of this I am certain.
This is the only time we get to see Mama. She dies. Spoilers.
After Middenhall was founded the Kingdom of Cannock, a nation nestled betwixt misty mountains and lush forests.
Look, husband, he possesseth thy steely gaze.
A handsome devil, to be sure. Now, what name might befit one so dashing?
You really think that Loto was that good at naming things that he knew what he was doing? I don't think he knows what middens are. Caradoc! We're gonna name him Caradoc with a little heart. Or shall I name him Caradoc? There we go. No, we'll just do it like this. Caradoc. Are you happy to proceed with the name Caradoc? Yes.
It is perfect, is it not?
The very height of perfection, my dear. A mighty name for a yet mightier heir.
No.
Lastly came the Kingdom of Moonbrook, founded by a spell-casting scion to whom weavers of magic flocked from the world over.
How dare. Here's where the Magickies live.
Dear, supposest thee the princes of Middenhall and Cannock might deign to play with our daughter when the 3 are older?
I doubt not, but they shall forge a fellowship most firm, as I did with my cousins the kings. But first, she will need a name that befitteth her station. And after great pondering, I believe I have happened upon just that. Come, lend me thine ear.
When we have family reunions, do you think the cousins will play together? Yeah, obviously. We're gonna name her Paranel Heart.
Yes, it is lovely. And her future will be bright. I swear it.
If you don't have a weird mark in their name, how are you gonna know that they're of the line of Erdrick?
Thus did the legendary line continue into another generation. Some years later.
It looked like she was casting fire, but it was wind all along.
Thou art grown most formidable. Thine ancestors' blood runneth strong in thy veins.
Now,
Oh, please, father. Thou knowest full well mine abilities pale in comparison to thine. Thou hast mastered all manner of spells, of which I as yet know naught.
'Tis true, I was once a caster of no little renown, though now...
we're not replacing O's with hearts. That's not what's happening.
Alas, Some matters are beyond even the purview of magic.
Come, Father. Let us repair to thy chamber.
Well, that sounds normal. Oh my god.
What now?
By the goddess! Guards! Assemble!
Look out, reported an army of fiends upon the horizon. They draw ever closer.
Oh no.
Curse thee, Hargon!
Hargan? Who's that? Who's that? Bum 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 bum. Oh my god. That is a lot of fire. That is a lot of diminies. Why'd they send the magic guys to fight the magic people? I mean, I guess it's gonna work out for them, but why? Oh, there we go. There we go. Some sword guys.
Muster the castle guard! Keep them out! I too will make...
Father!
Sire!
Care not for this old fool. Go to thy captain. Tell him...
Abandoned ship.
Don't fear it is too late!
That guy is gone forever. He was deleted.
Begone, fiends!
Not even bones remain. Not even a scorch mark remains.
Father, what is happening?
Hello.
What will become of us?
Welcome to destruction.
Still thy heart. Thou shalt escape this place.
Are you sure about that?
I'd recognize those ugly monks anywhere. It's the king and his darling daughter.
How do you know what they look like?
Lord Hargon was clear in his instructions. Let no one live.
Just as I feared. Wherefore now? It mattereth not. Moonbrook will not fall today.
Okay. Alright, fine. But they said face, not clothes.
They knew our faces. Then I have no choice. This way, my child.
Father, please, I do not understand.
Listen to me. Thou hast thy mother's beauty and her wisdom. Thou wert ever our pride and our joy.
Where would I find a demon?
Since the day of thy birth, everything I have done for thee.
Aw, that's cute. That's a loving thing to say. This is not the time for that.
Made 1,000 lives to live this one with thee and you.
Aw.
Thou speakest as if this is the last time we shall be together. I shall never leave thy side.
Come.
What a touching father-daughter moment. I don't know why I stumbled on the word moment there.
This is my kingdom, and I refuse to relinquish it without a fight.
Who you calling? Oh, these guys. Scree!
He may be old, but he knows a spell or two. Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Wherefore do you tally so? Do not tell me you have had a change of heart. Today, you battled the bloodline of Edric.
That was one. Oh god. You got one of them. Stop sneezing. Well, it's pretty fucked up here, isn't it? Dude, you were sleeping in like poison swamp. How'd you get up?
Must warn Middenhall.
I want you to remember that he decided he had to go to Middenhall. Gotta go to Middenhall, specifically.
There thou art, beloved son. Though thou seemst mightily vexed, didst thou dream ill-omened dreams, perchance?
Yeah, my dream sucked ass.
Our dreams are the mirror of our souls, my boy. If ever aught should trouble thee, thou must needs share it. Thus is a problem halved, as the saying goes.
Okay, my dream was that...
Enough of such talk. Today is a day like any other, and thou must needs be about thy duties. Pray, go into the streets of the city and walk amongst thy people.
Dude,
Speak to them of their hopes and fears, that thou might one day rule wisely over them. And thence to the practice ground, that thy sword might one day suffice to protect them. For thou art mine heir, but thou art also heir to mighty Erdrick, hero of legend, and thus is thy duty twofold. Thou must needs be king and hero.
Oh my god.
Both. It is no easy path, but I trust that thou wilt tread it well.
You done yapping, Pop? My dream...
Stop by to see the item seller this day, Highness. Tidings oft travel fastest among those who cross the land in search of profit. There is much to be learned from such people, and thence to the captain of the guard, and learn that of the sword which he might see fit to teach thee.
Well, thanks, guys. I forgot what my dream was. Punks. Anyway, whoops, I didn't actually want to... This can get out. I don't need to remember that. What I wanted to do is make sure... I need this to not be on. The autoplay is like the worst thing. We're gonna turn the music down a little bit. Not a lot. Mark my secret spots and my treasure chest too. Just mark all the things. Yes, look, this is a quality of life thing. I want it.
Well, now that all that exposition's out of the way, 4 years, says for Pete Pay.
AA. Why is it reading like that? Oh my god. But really, thanks for 4 years. Holy shit, I feel old. There's no panic, there's only hilarity. A. A. Okay. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh, good morning, everybody. Walk faster. Oh, I see. Where's my run? I need to run. Toggle my running, please. Aneurysm, yeah, basically. Okay, now I definitely forgot what the hell the dream was. It's fine. Let's just carry on with our life, I guess. I'm sure it doesn't mean anything. Highness, once more thou tourest the towns, seeking to speak with thy people. Truly thou art diligent indeed. Oh my god, I forgot to read these. Greetings, Highness. May all thine endeavors, whatever they may be, meet with success this fine day. That was really hard. I don't know what the heck was going on with my brain there. Right. I guess. Go thee first to the item seller if aught of note is afoot in the land. News will have reached her of it. Thou art mine heir, but thou art also heir to mighty Erdrick, hero of legend, and thus is thy duty twofold. Oh my god, I'm stumbling a lot. Thou must needs be king and hero both. It is no easy path, but I trust that thou wilt tread it well. This is a very nice stained glass window. I really like stained glass windows, by the way. My brother, too, is a castle guard, or Moonbrook way. I pray that soon he might be granted a leave of absence and come home to visit us. If you are a hero, Sir Prince, then why are you unable to cast even a single spell? It is surpassing strange, is it not? Shut up, little snot. My husband doth entreat me to be more ladylike, more like Princess Gwaelin, wife of mighty Erdrick. But for all we know, the princess was a mischievous and spirited soul. Nobody wrote down what Gwaelin was like? Check out my secret hero spell. Destroy child with Noogie. I patrol the castle that any rogue elements might be swiftly spotted and dealt with. Cool, keep up the good work. I'm really glad I'm gonna get to see the name Gartholomew the entire game. Huh? What do you mean? That lady's dialogue must be affected by your save data from the other game. I don't think so. Maybe. Highness, forgive my impertinence, but art thou done with thy daily rounds? Hast thou spoken with thy people? She just suspects. I mean, like, why wouldn't you suspect? I'm sure Gwaelin was still a firecracker after the adventure. Return to me when thou hast. It will serve thee well to stretch thy legs ere I put thee through thy paces on the practice ground. Bum 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 bum. Pray take care around the teleportal that lieth just ahead, Highness. Shouldst thou trip and fall into it, thou wilt be transported to a place many leagues away in the blink of an eye. Sounds great. Let's do it. Oh my god, I fell in. Shipwright Shrine, huh? Okay. Interesting. There's like nothing in here. Treasure! I can't open it! Oh no! It's locked. Why would they lock the treasure? It's like I need keys or something in this game. A turban. And an antidotal herb. 2 of them, in fact. Wow, we got a better hat already. Look at me. I've got a hat. Down, 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 down. Yeah, I feel you, old lady. Money! A pittance of money. I bet. Sorry. I bet if I walk around here and get into a fight, it will kill me. Unfortunately, actually, nothing fights you here. In a nice gesture, they have decided to not let you just walk to your death. La da dee da da la dum. Did I examine this pot? Okay, I did. Hey, buddy. They say that the prince over in Cannock is skilled with both sword and spell. He must be a fine young man indeed. What you trying to say? My cousin's better than me? Who's my favorite of the Stooges? The Prince of Cannock, obviously. The king is doubtless a great man, but he is also surpassing stern. He does not seem the type to revel in idle chitter-chatter or other such frivolities. Okay. You are in your prime, Highness, and yet you hardly touch your food. Should you wish for a second bowl, or even a 50th, you need but say the word. Our hero here, our strong man, be a light eater, apparently. I mean, it's also not true. Like, in this game, I actually like little sister the best because she is the best. But of the three, actually, I probably like the princess the best, but in this game, I like Cannock the best. Mighty Middenhall's swordsmanship. The royal line of Middenhall possesseth knowledge of some fascinating fighting techniques. These are taught only to those of royal blood who have proven their devotion to the art of swordsmanship. Cattle prod, helm splitter, cutting edge. The list continueth. So continueth the line of kings and queens, princes and princesses, who are veritable maestros of the martial arts. Who is teaching these? Why do I have a swords art trainer if it's supposed to be only the royal line that is learning these? Is my father also training me? I'm not allowed to wear the feathered cap. It's also not true. Like, in this game, I actually like little sister the best because she is the best. But of the three, it's also not true. I mean, it's not true. It's also not true. Anyway, if you wouldn't say Canik, who would you say? If thou wouldst do battle with some fearsome fiends, thou must needs equip thyself accordingly, Highness. But this does not mean simply seeking out the biggest sword or the stoutest armor. Even seemingly lesser items can be blessed with beneficial effects. Bartholomew is delighted to see he's as handsome as ever. Definitely not full of himself. Wow, plain clothes. Amazing. Greetings, your highness, and might I say, as ever, your garments suit you most handsomely. You are dashing indeed. I do like them all. Yeah, I mean, like, but you asked me to choose one. The peace that we enjoy, we owe entirely to the efforts of those who came before us. We must never forget to thank them for this, their greatest gift. Moonbrook's silly little headdress. Yeah, she does have quite the outfit. It's weird though. She looks like she's a priest, but she's not a priest. Did you know you can save the frickin' game? Amazing stuff. Let's do it. Why are we saving the game? Because why not? Sorry, Loto is gone. Now we have Bartholomew. Pay careful heed to thine appearance ere thou tourist the town, Highness. A tussle-headed prince is hardly a fitting sight for the people. Dude, I'm wearing a hat. Oh, we already talked to you. I mean, like, our boy Middenhall here is, supposed to be able to project yourself into, so... Good morrow to thee, young prince, and a fine one it is too. Didst thou sleep soundly, Highness? I myself did not. I awoke in the dead of night with the strangest feeling of anxiousness. Did everybody in the kingdom sleep poorly? That's actually kind of impressive. But I like Canik because he's a sweet little goober. Moonbrick, I like her too, but she's less goober. Look. Look. I'm the prince. Who's really gonna say too much about it? Zounds, I am exhausted. I need a little respite, or perhaps even a holiday. I hear that Canik is surpassing pretty at this time of year. The whole world looks the same, lady. I hate to break it to you. The king is hard, both upon himself and those who serve him, and with good reason. Were it not for his unwavering steadfastness, Middenhall would not be the kingdom it is today. Good job, Pop. That's true, Middenhall does have a bit more personality than one did. Than Loto. I apologize. we do appreciate Loto, but unfortunately his time has passed. Oh man, 3 monies. Today, too, thou venturest forth to check upon my people, Highness. Thou art kind indeed, kinder than we deserve. I don't know, they kind of strong-arm me into doing this. Yeah, we won't get that until we get to 7. And everyone's like, damn you, ugly. For no real reason. Leave me be. Yeah, he's like the most normal looking guy. Wow, it's sparkly. I want everything. Give me the things. If I have 999 cat suits, I can't carry this cat suit. I just want everybody to know that. Look, now nobody can see my turban. Alright. Whee! Hello. Welcome to our inn. No. They did. They did do that in Builders. You look funny and you smell bad too. Like, dang. Very, very rude. You and their goofy grin all the time. If you were making for Canik, you would be best served following the road to the west and stopping by Leftwine. 'Tis the safest route, I know. The northwestern route through the forests and over the mountains would get you there quickest, though less assuredly alive. The path is not that much more difficult in terms of monsters, just an FYI. We're gonna do both. Woof, woof, woof. Yeah, okay. Thanks, dog. I am so ready for poison. Huh? They put that there just to, like, mess with people, I think. Less talk, more action, curse thee. 'Tis thine arm I wish to see flying back and forth, not thy tongue. What have I told thee, worm? Craftsmanship requireth 3 things: love, kindness, forbearance, and silence. That's 4. My master speaketh of silence, and yet he is the one who never ceaseth to roar and bellow. You don't know that it skipped it. Maybe this is a handed down carefully through the ages kind of thing. Oh my god, my first mini medal. Thanks for the tip about mini medals. 'Tis perilous indeed to venture beyond the city walls unprepared. I'm prepared. I got my suit. Bartholomew recalls that he was supposed to speak with the item merchants in town. Alas. In case you're wondering where Gartholomew is from, it's from, King Graham's terrible grandson. La-dee-da-da-da, la-dee-da-da-da. Hello. The town groweth ever more bustling and full of new buildings and new faces, thanks to his majesty. May Middenhall go from strength to strength. Is there a difference? Oh man. I had a feeling they would hide something here. Do 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 da dee da 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 na da da dee da da dum. Ba da 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 dee da da dee da 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 dee da. Oh boy, a Chimera Wing, which will actually be handy. Monsters do roam freely beyond these walls, Highness. I would ask that thou return to safety. Sigh. Y'all are so demanding. I like to think that on his rounds of town, Prince Bartholomew here also comes down the well every day to say hello to this guy. Eh? Thou asketh why I shun my fellow man and hide myself away here? I can tell thee, pal, but once told the tale cannot be untold. Art thou certain thou wishest me to spill the beans nonetheless? Yes, tell me. Well, 'tis because I like the damp, see? Lovely, clammy dampness. Alright. Look. That's just how I greet everybody. I can't kick him out. Who else is gonna live in my damp well? Highness, just the man I wish to see. I am awaiting the delivery of a consignment of goods from Fair Moonbrook. It should have been here yesterday, and yet nothing. Alas, due to this sorry state of affairs, my shelves are nigh bare. Though if you would still like to peruse them, you would be most welcome. Greetings. If it is items thou seekest, thou art in luck, friend. How might I serve thee today? I don't need any of this crap. Look, it's your fault for stepping out. The merchant of Moonbrook with whom I deal is a most punctual soul. Not once has he failed to appear ere now. But men are ever wont to oversleep, or to otherwise tarry. All is well, I am sure. What is this? What is this? Don't be like this. Well, well, if it is not my dear friend Prince Charmless. Look, pal. If you go to Dragon Quest VIII, there will actually be a Charmless. Heir to mighty Erdrick, and yet unable to cast so much as a spell to ward off warts. Have you not better to do than fritter away your days in idle conversation? Still thine impertinent tongue, thou saucy rogue! Idle conversation indeed. The prince doth a great kindness to us all in speaking with us of our woes and worries. What quarrel hast thou with such a noble and upstanding young fellow, None. I merely thought that, being hero and future king both, it might not befit our prince to rely on main force alone. And that a word of warning to that effect might aid him in his growth. Ahem. Thou thinkest thyself fit to counsel princes? Ha! Then thou art boneheaded indeed. Begone, swaggering oaf. Away with you. He's already run away. Oh my god. Y'all are very harsh. This is fantasy yieldy times, not real yieldy times, okay? Forsooth. Fear not, Highness. The people know full well the purpose of thy daily tour of the town, and of how diligently thou practiseth thy swordcraft each and every day, or each and every afternoon, rather. Pay no heed to the pratings of green-eyed nincompoops. We stand firmly at thy back. But I have kept thee too long already. Away to the practice ground, and may fortune attend thee. My story has been updated. Wow. Go here. I haven't turned on the objective thing before. So this is new. New. Go there. Meow.
Highness, come, the practice ground awaiteth.
Okay.
Though I fear there is precious little left for me to teach thee. Despite thy youth, thy skill already approacheth mine own, nay, exceedeth it perhaps. To have tutored such a prodigy in the arts maketh me right proud.
Then why the hell won't they let me out of the town?
But I am yet captain of the guard, and have pride of mine own to think of. I do not mean to yield to thee just yet, young prince. Make ready!
Okay.
These wounds! Friend, what misfortune hath befallen thee?
Did you make him walk up the stairs on his own?
Brother! Wherefore wouldst thou abandon thy post at Moonbrook Castle? And how came thee to be injured so? My wounds matter not. The king, I must speak with him. Please.
Bro, I have like 3 medicinal herbs in my pocket. Can I please shove them down your throat? Or rub them?
Of course. His Majesty will see him, surely.
On your body a little bit?
We will take you there.
Oh, I'm gonna carry him personally? Really? Alright.
What is the meaning of this? What hath befallen thee, friend?
Majesty, Moonbrook Castle. Attacked. Monsters. A great horde of fiends.
Okay.
Stay with us. I beseech thee.
You remember, Dad, how I tried to tell you about my really terrible dream? And then you, like, were like, go out and talk to people? Get out of here? Yeah, that was my dream.
Fear not, brother. We shall meet again.
Okay, this world believes in reincarnation. You heard it here. Blop.
No!
He did his duty to the last, and expended his final breath that we might learn of the assault on Moonbrook. His was a grit and forbearance granted to few, and he must be given a burial befitting such heroism.
You're very calm about this, Father.
It seemeth ill deeds are afoot in the kingdom of Moonbrook.
Yeah?
But we do not yet know the full truth. Pray, do not speak of this until such time as the facts of the matter have been ascertained, lest panic spread needlessly among the populace.
Don't panic the people. You should panic the people when things are bad. Let them panic.
Sire, in the meantime, make ready to defend the city. I would speak with my son. Come, child. Below with thee.
I'm so sick of don't panic the people. The fellow spoke of a horde of monsters, yet mighty Moonbrook could surely stand firm in the face of even the largest of attacking forces. Could it not? 'Twas a heroic feat indeed to deliver the news of Moonbrook's fall as that poor soldier did. Brother mine, thou didst thy duty well. Do you guys have another brother in the other kingdom? What signifieth this commotion? The soldiers of Moonbrook are greatly skilled in magic and swordplay both. Skilled in magic and swordplay both. And yet, despite this, they... How? La 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 la. Is aught amiss? The king himself did just now exit the castle. Ill-omened deeds indeed are afoot. It seemeth that the time to put our long years of training into practice may soon be upon us. Look. People need to have time to panic so that they can get over it and then properly react when it actually comes to their doorstep. If you're like, make sure the people don't panic, and then suddenly something comes up upon them, then they're not going to be able to respond well. They won't be equipped. You're taking, like, short-term issues and turning them into long-term issues by not allowing people to work through their panic. Okay, most people don't have anything new to say. That soldier. He was of Moonbrook, yes? What befell him, and wherefore did his majesty quit the castle so grave-facedly? Wait, oh no, I didn't talk to you! Okay, I guess I did talk to him, I'm a dingus. His Majesty, he did hurry off o'er yonder to right there. Do you see the yellow circle on your mini-map? The king just swept by with the blackest of expressions on his face. Hmm? Which way did he go? Off to the right there. There may be those who speak ill of thee, Highness, but I beg of thee ignore them. They are envious of thy station and thine unassailable dignity, not more. The problem lieth not with thee. Nay, it lieth in the jealous hearts of the small-minded. Dude, I'm so over that little child. Come on now. How did the guy make it through this entire town without anybody seeing him? It must be a fine thing indeed to be born both a prince and a so-called hero. You need not prove your worth at all, nor suffer any hardships, and still the people bow and scrape at your feet. Uh-huh, okay, alright. It's still gonna be that way. You've nothing to say about it. Oh, and there's no door here. Alright. I guess we have to talk to Pops.
Another such tragedy befell our world some decades since. A great monstrous horde laid waste to the land of Renderak.
Oh, okay.
The horde was commanded by one who styled himself High Priest Hargon.
Oh.
Fearful that the High Priest's minions might make Middenhall their next port of call, my father did shore up the kingdom's defenses and set his men to watch for monsters on the horizon. I must confess that the further the tragedy drifted in time, the more I had thought the danger passed.
Oh, I see.
But the similarities between the assault just now reported and the one my father described cannot be denied.
See, I bet that what happened is that Papa decided to downplay it a little bit so that you wouldn't panic and therefore wouldn't prepare.
Could this be another Renderak? I hardly dare believe it. We must ascertain the facts of what hath befallen Moonbrook as soon as we are able. I would have thee journey to Cannock, there to share these unfortunate tidings with the king of that realm. None can afford to remain ignorant if the Horde is abroad.
Yeah, because he came to Middenhall and not to the other place.
Thence thou must visit Moonbrook and see with thine own eyes what hath befallen it.
Uh-huh.
I must needs remain here to see to our defenses, as my father did before me. Wilt thou bear this burden on my behalf, beloved son?
I mean, yeah, you should have done this before, but hey, sure.
I am right glad to hear it. Now, before thou departest, a gift.
Look, Rude Boy could, in theory, help panic the people.
A necklace, to be precise. The Princess's Pledge.
Wow, that still exists?
Ere he became the first and greatest king of this land, thine ancestor, mighty Erdrick, did set out upon a perilous quest to defeat the Dragon Lord.
I'm sure I have never heard this story before, Father.
This necklace was presented unto him by a certain fair maiden with whom he did forge a firm and lasting bond on his travels. It shall surely aid thee on thy path.
Okay. What? Ow!
Now away with thee. Venture westward from our realm, and thou shalt reach the village of Leftwine soon enough. From there, cast thine eyes northward, and thou shalt espy the castle of Cannock.
You can see the castle of Cannock from Leftwine?
As thou well knowst, in Cannock and Moonbrook both are to be found others, through whose veins floweth the blood of the hero of legend.
As you know, your cousins live there.
Take care, my child. I have faith that thou wilt see thy duty done.
Dude, like, you could have said this in a far less obtuse way. What? Why don't you go off on a journey, says Pop, and then he's like, hold on, I gotta drag you back to the freaking throne room, though. The necklace with which I did entrust thee guideth those through whose veins floweth the blood of heroes. I do not doubt that it will aid thee greatly in thy quest. Brother mine, thou didst thy duty well. Please, Highness, I would accompany thee on thy quest. But I would also see the castle and the king kept safe from marauding fiends. Aye, perhaps it is better that I remain here. Well, I gotta stay. I can't go on an adventure. Before thou departest, Highness, pray take this. Money! More than no money. We knew that this peace could not last, and yet for Moonbrook to have fallen is a blow beyond imagining. How poor are we that they're gonna send their prince off into what they know was like a danger zone with like 200 gold? That's it. Know that his majesty sends thee forth as duty dictates. He is, after all, a king and a descendant of mighty Erdrick to boot. But he is also a father, and I do not doubt that he will fret most mightily for thy safety on the road. I beg of thee, take care. Don't worry, I've got like 3 medicinal herbs in my pocket that I refuse to, use on dying guards, apparently. May fortune watch o'er thee on the road, Highness. Thou shalt prevail, Highness, I have no doubt of it. Now go forth, and may luck attend thee. Thou art to venture forth, it seemeth. Then be sure to equip thyself with weapons and armor befitting such a quest. Simply to carry them in thy satchel will not suffice. Don't worry, I'm wearing a catsuit right now. Leave Middenhall in my care, Highness. Thy father, the king, and thy beloved people, both shall be safe. No harm shall befall them while I yet live. Meow, 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 meow. By the way, in case you didn't realize, I named our character Balthal, Mew. Just gonna let you sit with that one. Alright. South. The direction we are not supposed to go in the beginning. South. Oh my god. I need to speed this up. Ah! Ultra fast, go. Go at a pace that is reasonable, please. I almost feel that I should eat some of these seeds. Magic, luck, life, agility, defense, strength, stamina. What's stamina versus defense? I have no idea. But anyway, eat one of these. Yeah, that's a good start. The slime tries to attack me, but it bumps up against my fursuit and falls down. Can't believe you hit me for a point of damage. How could you do that? How could you do that, little slime? How'd you figure it out? Luck, medicinal herb. In theory, the bunnicorn should be the most dangerous of the things. La 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 la. Thank you, shoes, for doing your duty. A leather shield and an oaken club. I don't think... Yeah, still not good enough. Still not good enough. Alright, well. Got some garbage. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-dum 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 bum bum bum. Seed of stamina. Still don't know what stamina versus defense is. I would assume that it would increase the rate at which I gain hit points. However, there's also a life seed, which just gives you hit points. I don't know. The encounter rate is kind of something. Wow, a secret spot. They have secrets. A divine dagger. Is that better? I'm not allowed to equip it, so who knows? do 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 do. Down, 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 near, 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 near. Yeah, I can't sniff for treasure, so I have to trust mine eyes. I'm sure I've said this before, but when I was a kid, those little ghosts, my dad called ear lickers. And then he'd lick my ear. I was always like, ew! Do, 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 do. Yeah, these guys. Mainly because I was scared of the monster designs. The 8-bit monster designs were terrifying. I don't know. I was an earnest child. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, down, down. Leftwine is that way. Middenhall is the other way. We're not even talking about Canic. They also never talk about these weird patches of random desert. Level 7 already. Wow. Wow, more medicinal herb. I wish I could speed through these a little bit more. But alas. Middenhall's start here is a little bit slow. And fun fact, he cannot equip boomerangs. Ah, greetings, little one. Enjoying a spot of make-believe adventuring, are we? Damn. In that case, I suggest thou makest for the plains east of Cannock. Oh, and to investigate the lands south and west of the kingdom whilst in the region. I, too, fancied myself an adventurer in my youth. Plains east of Cannock, huh? Not many know of this spot, but it is an ideal place to forage for mushrooms and herbs. Similar sites can be found north of Middenhall and northwest of Cannock. La-dee-da-dum. La-dee-da-da-da-da-da-dee-da. Wow, that was almost as much money as my dad gave me. Or rather, the Chancellor. I don't know. I feel like Middenhall might be on hard times. I guess I can stop here. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Bum bum. This humble settlement is the village of Leftwine. 'Tis a traveler's resting place of some renown. We're not gonna call it a village, just a resting place. Near, 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 near. Near, near, near. Near, 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 near. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Wow, 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 wow. Welcome, enjoy your lurk. Meow, 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 meow. There's nothing there that is better for me. Da dee da 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 da. Dee da 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 dum. More money. I cannot wait. I was gonna say I cannot steal anything from the garden patch, but I can. I can steal a seed. Wicker? I don't know how to make that noise. Kinda. Ah! Prithee, do not startle me so. I nearly trod in horse manure. Dude, I literally walked everywhere. I was in your sight, your line of sight. And still. One cannot simply spend one's days complaining that anything and everything is a bother. For the man who, once poisoned, cannot bother to heal himself, doth end up ere long in his coffin. Oh my god, I've taken poison. I cannot be bothered to take an antidote. Meow. Welcome to our inn, on whose comfort and cordiality we do pride ourselves. Why not stay with us a while? I don't want to. Lo, thou art a child of breeding, art thou not? 'Tis plain from how thou carriest thyself. Me in my catsuit? Yeah, I guess. Where art thou headed, friend? To Cannock, perchance. Long have I meant to visit the place, yet I fear that I am grown too old to make the journey north. Have you lived here your whole life and never left? Along with Middenhall and Moonbrook, 'tis one of the 3 kingdoms founded by the descendants of mighty Edric. What was Renderak founded by? A completely separate royal family? You are at a loss as to what to buy? Ha! Friend, do not speak so foolishly. Buy all the best armor and arms on offer. You worry for the strings of your purse. Then may I suggest you first focus on defensive equipment. Doubtless, you know the saying, a weak blade never kills its wielder. Weak armor, less so. And what one lacks in strength of arms, one might yet make up for with magic skills and strategy. Is there even... I could buy a chain sickle. Scale shield. Hardwood helmet. Or rather, headwear. Sorry, you don't get my money. I'm not wasting my money on garbage. Garbage. If you play on Draconian, money is hard come, so, when faced with a multitude of fiends, one must needs decide upon a strategy post-haste, namely, if one would target the strongest foes first, or the weakest. However, one's mind is made up easily when faced with enemies with the power to summon allies anew. Such adversaries must be bested before all others.
Rip Loto, musical note emoji.
Musical note emoji, indeed. Thank you. You don't have to do that. Loto, I'm sorry. You are replaced with Bartholomew. My beloved brother serveth in the castle guard at... try that again. My beloved brother serveth in the castle guard at Moonbrook. Some days ago, he did entrust his only son unto my care. Though he did promise to return ere long and spend some time with the boy, just as soon as he might earn a leave of absence. He had a premonition. A tired-looking face stares back. My goodness. The mirror, it is revealing the truth. Is a leather hat better than what I have? I don't think so. No. A leather hat is what I started with. La da da dee da dee da da. Did I rob that barrel? Looks like I did. I forgot what I had done already. Nothing in this field of flowers. La da 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 dee da dum. Ba da 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 dee da dum. Hello, Gran. This place was once but a simple stopping place on the road between Cannock and Middenhall, but as the 2 kingdoms grew, it grew along with them, both in size and prosperity. Perhaps the very hero of legend and the Princess Gwaelin herself once stayed here. Just imagine. They stayed everywhere, so, like, that's fine. Come, say a prayer ere thou continuest on thy travels. Since I can't sniff for treasure, I gotta, like, walk around. Oh, I should have saved it. I gotta walk around and rub my hands on everything that I can. Kick every stone on the ground to see if a mini medal pops up. Doodle doodle da doo doo da da dee da 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 dum. Did I go to the inn? I don't think I did. Hold on. We'll leave through that gate, so I'll come back to them. Knowst thou of the Prince of Canik? 'Tis said that he is... Oh, whoops. A noble fellow, skilled with both sword and spell. Yeah, I've heard about this, Prince of Canik fella. Sure sounds like a cool guy. Wish I could meet him. Definitely not my playmate from the time of our youth. Complete stranger to me, yep. Begone, fool! Canst thou not see this is a lover's tryst? No? My father is a guard at Moonbrook's castle. To hold such a post, he must be a great man indeed. Do you not agree? You had better, for soon he shall return here to visit us, and shall surely have words with anyone who speaks ill of him. Okay, kid. The child o'er yonder's father doth serve in Moonbrook. His mother is long since passed away, and thus he was entrusted to the care of his aunt. This is why we should let people know. Let them panic a little bit. Instead, we're just lying to children. Hey. It ran away from me. Down, down. Wait. La dee da ba. La dee da ba. Oh my god, stop running. I'm not that strong. Do do dee da da. Do dee da 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 dee da da da. Da dee da 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 dee da do. La dee da dum ba dum. Dee da da dum da 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 da. Oh, the bird won't fly away. I see how it is. Rabbits are cowards. Dee da dum bum bum. Rat. Dracky. Rat. I missed the rat? Oh no, it missed me. Okay. I was gonna say, how did I miss a rat? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Hardwood headwear. Good thing I didn't buy one. Da 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 da. Whoops. Do 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 do. And another mini medal. Yay! La da dee da da dum. Ba da da dee dum. I do wish that I had somebody who could smell treasure. That would be fantastic. I guess I gotta decide, do I want to go to the castle right away, or do I want to walk around and get treasure? Okay, I've got it. I'll walk around until I'm level 10. Do 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 do. What is over here? A ghost. Or not a ghost, a spirit. Those guys who, as a kid, I was convinced were just like weirdos with beards. Will I ever be able to kill a Bunnicorn again? Draki, how dare you? Actually hurt me a little bit. Clearly the Drakis need to die first. Or they have fire. I guess that makes sense. They're like baby dragons. Right? Kinda. Baby dragon slimes? Almost. I don't think there are any dragon slimes in this game. You missed! How could you miss? Dragon slimes are super adorable, I agree. If you want to see all the types of monsters, you should play Dragon Quest Monsters. The latest Dragon Quest Monsters is pretty good. And it's based off of my favorite of the Dragon Quests. Based off of 4. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Stop calling friends. No more wiggling your butt. Huh? No. We'll stop here now. No friends. Don't lick me, that's gross. You're already slimy, you don't need to slime me with your gross, slimy mouth, too. Plain clothes. 5 gold coins, amazing. And, oh, I see another barrel. Anything good? An antidote herb. Well. Oh, there's one more. Magic water. That actually could be useful. Not for me, but later on. I won't be alone forever. Kill that ant. No more friends for ants. I also like this beach that they modeled here as a background. I know, right? Spoilers. Our cousins have magic. Even though we've already talked to like a bunch of people that have said our cousins have magic. Actually, even though I have no magic, I do have abilities and magic points. So theoretically speaking, I could use it for myself. Speaking of which, we haven't tried any of these. Let's just... Next time. We'll do it next time. I killed one of those rabbits. It's been so long. Is there anything else to pick up off the ground? No? Question mark. Alright, here we go. Throw some rocks. Bam. There's level 10. So now I gotta actually go to the castle. Fine. Fine. Gotta do the thing I said I'd do. I don't know, if a slug licked me, I think I also would be pretty grossed out with goosebumps and stuff. Imagine a slug with a tongue. Something that is basically just a walking tongue with a tongue. Slugs are actually really cute. I like their goofy little eyes. They bothered to make a model for a beach, but they did not bother to make a model for a road. What do you mean I'm being rude to slugs? I said they're cute. I like their weird little eyes. I'm not being rude. They're cute. They're cute little goobers. Welcome, Wanderer, to the Kingdom of Canik. Allow me to impart some advice unto you. Purchase medicinal herbs and chimera wings often, and in quantities great. Those who scrimp and save, buying only a few at a time, win themselves naught but a one-way ticket to an early grave. I refuse to set forth lest I possess 20 medicinal herbs and 10 chimera wings. Only then do I feel suitably prepared. I mean, yeah, I don't want to be licked by one. They don't have tongues. It's weird. At least I don't think they have tongues. You don't have anything worth my while. Just now I did espy upon the southern horizon a glow of a great conflagration. I pray that naught hath befallen our brothers and sisters of the peaceful realm of Moonbrook. La 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 la. La dee dee dee. Stop giving me bamboo poles. Those things are worthless. Though the soil here is fertile and the growing good, the insects are a constant nuisance. Not as ever easy, I suppose. Get more birds. Those crows are just trying to help. On the handling of scrolls. 1. Scrolls are imbued with the power of many different spells and abilities, and can be used to make that power one's own. As such, they must be handled with both care and respect. 2. However, they do not allow anyone to obtain said knowledge. Those unattuned to the arts that sleep within a scroll have nothing to gain by perusing it. 3. Scrolls are not necessarily unique. Some have multiple copies. Still, that is no excuse not to handle them with the requisite care and respect. May all those who ignore this advice be visited by the naughty stick. I don't know that there is a naughty stick in this game. For this is not 11. Cannock is a fine, fertile, and fruitful place indeed. Its crops are delicious and bountiful both. Alright. Pot lid. Do 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 do. More money to squander. Where next? To Mindenhall, perhaps. And on the way a sojourn in fair left wine to break up the monotony of the road. It is not that far away. This is Cannock, one of 3 realms founded by the scions of mighty Erdrick, and it is a passing pleasant place indeed. It's nice that nobody cares as I come in and rob them. Another mirror. Oh dear! Bartholomew spots that some spinach is stuck between his teeth. He's strong to the finish, 'cause he eats his spinach. He's Bartholomew the Prince Man. Our own prince is something of a spellcaster, unlike the Prince of Mindenhall, or so I hear. But they say that self-same prince is something of a master of the sword. Truly, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. It's kind of you to say, old man. Also, could I just mention that this deer head is kind of terrifying looking? Do you have anything good? Iron Lance. Scale Shield again. Nah. Keep it. Ahead lieth Cannock Castle. Be on thy best behavior now. No. Oh boy, web from a drain. One day I too shall be like the princess. I shall train and train and train and train some more until I am stronger than any other. Move it. My daughter worshippeth the young princess. Why, she waketh each day at dawn to see her highness on her morning run about the town. That one so noble should try her hardest despite being born into comfort is an inspiration indeed for the little one. Imagine waking up every day to go watch somebody else run. The throne room, wherein the king and queen might be found, lieth up ahead, on the left-hand side. Thanks. Definitely could not have followed the carpet there. Why, is this not Prince Bartholomew of Mindenhall who standeth before me? Forgive us, Highness. Though thou art surpassing dutiful, I fear that our own prince and princess are somewhat free-spirited by comparison. That quack is definitely warranted. Why, only the other day the princess did think to make a poisonous mire here in the castle grounds, claiming that she wished to temper her resistances or some such. The child beggareth belief. The king and I did often enjoy a tipple together. Late of an evening. That is, until we were discovered by the queen and scolded most mercilessly. Oh dear. Hold on a second. There we go. My controller suddenly disconnected. And now is still being petulant. Stop it. I enjoyed a tipple. The gaol lieth ahead. 'Tis not a place to be entered for one's idle amusement. No, a tipple! They went drinking. They were boozing it up. Thou art free to speak with the prisoners through the bars, if thou wouldst, but pray approach them with care. Since thou didst go to all the trouble of visiting me here, allow me to share a little pearl of wisdom. There is a key in this world which can open nigh any door. Just imagine. The more we stain our hands with wicked acts, the higher we climb in the ranks of the army of the faithful. Now that guy deserves jail. What luck to be in prison here beside one so damnably foul. Pray, what did I do to deserve such punishment? The plaguey fiend ne'er ceaseth to entreat me to do wrong. Come, friend, the world shall soon end. What mattereth aught? With this and other such pleasantries doth he bombard me. So tirelessly aggravating is he that I have been put off wrongdoing entirely. Well, good for you, man. My respect for Her Majesty the Queen knoweth no bounds. She is kind when kindness is required, and stern when sternness is the order of the day. She is a wise woman indeed. It seemeth that there are those among the people who seek to sow discord and mistrust. How can such souls live with themselves? Good question. It's like the real world. Womp womp. Oh my god. I didn't mean to do it again. I mean, that guy must have been super annoying, right? Herein is kept a great treasure of the line of Canic. One once possessed by the very hero of legend himself. Give it to me. Only one deserving of the title of hero might be suffered to claim the contents of this chest. And I mean not merely one through whose veins the blood of heroes courseth. I mean one in whom the people might place their trust, in whose strength and kindness they might have the utmost faith. What are you trying to say? It looks like it's just in a blue chest, and anybody with the magic key should be able to open it. And beyond doth lie the princess's chambers. I am tasked with their safekeeping, and yet I sometimes feel that it is I who must be kept safe from her. She doth fire off spells in my direction without a by or leave, and challenge me to duels or the merest of trifles, all in the name of training. 'Tis no easy posting, I tell thee. Oh there, baby cousin. Well, Bartholomew is light as easy as handsome as ever. Bronze knife. Crack. Money in the bookshelf, okay. Taking your allowance. Cousin! It feels like it's been years since you last visited. Have you come seeking your playmate, my dolt of a brother? Alas, he is abroad on an errand of such surpassing foolishness that I dare not speak of it. Okay. I removed the cat suit for the cutscene.
Well met, young Middenhall.
How thou art grown since last we saw thee. Yet the furrow of thy brow suggesteth all is far from well.
Yep.
Sounds. Moonbrook is fallen? Her armies laid waste by a vast horde of fiends?
Yep.
Yet as thou sayest, we have but one soldier's word. It would behoove us to learn the truth before acting unduly.
Mm-hmm.
Wait! Pray, take our boy with thee.
Came to tell you, but I'm gonna go see it myself.
Though some regard him as something of a featherbrained sort, he is assiduous in his daily training with sword and spell.
As spoken by his own mother.
Where art thou, boy? Thy presence is required in the throne room.
Whatever is the matter, Daddy? If you were looking for that wayward brother of mine, I'm afraid you shan't find him here. He set off for the wellspring of the hero earlier this morn.
Even now, he marcheth to the beat of a drum entirely his own.
Well.
Mine apologies, fair prince. Yet I could not forgive myself wert thou to go companionless and any harm were to befall thee.
I mean, I can just go, it's fine.
Wouldst thou be willing to journey to the wellspring of the hero and bring back my son?
Why? Just let me go. Fine.
Forgive us for troubling thee so, but we should be ever grateful.
Yeah.
Once thou hast located our boy, do see he is returned to the castle. There are matters I would see discussed before you two depart.
Sure thing, Auntie and Uncle.
Is my cousin Moonbrook no more?
We do not know that, dear. Let us not dwell on that we cannot control, but turn our attentions to that we can.
If your cousin's no more, then your daughter's cousin is probably no more. I mean, it's kind of rude to say right in front of her face.
Quite. Summon the Chancellor. The kingdom must be fortified.
Well, at least you're making good on that one. See, you gotta panic the people. Get ready as fast as possible. Panic a little bit. Pray, if thou intendest to speak with either of their majesties, do so with the respect befitting of those of their station. My brother has a head start, it is true, but surely you can catch up with such an inveterate dawdler as he. Surely. Why now of all times? Why must the boy choose to visit the wellspring of the hero now when he hath so rarely ventured there before? It seemeth that my son hath made for the wellspring of the hero. Pray forgive the inconvenience. Money. Prince Caradoc is a kindly soul at heart. He is simply somewhat blind to others' thoughts and feelings at times. Much to the amusement of his onlookers, I must say. He's just a little feather-brained, as spoken by his own dear mother.
Quickly, in here.
Drag, drag, drag. Push, push, push.
What was all that talk of Moonbrick just now?
Hold on a second. I'm gonna let this one sit for a little bit. We'll come back to this conversation. Worry not. But I will be right back. All right. What was all that talk of Moonbrook just now? Says the princess after having pushed us into her room.
Good gracious. That is terrible news.
Yeah, it is terrible news.
And I can well understand why Father is loath to let you go alone.
Okay.
Then it is decided. I will accompany you on your hunt with my darling brother.
What?
After all, if he is has to play his part as a scion of the hallowed hero, then so must I. It is as I always say, age is no excuse to laze.
But you're my baby cousin.
I hardly think that Mummy and Daddy Dearest will allow me to join you on your journey to Moonbrook. But at the very least, I can help you find my brother, can't I?
No.
Sorry, did you say something? Do speak up. I adore being thanked for acts of charity. You are taking me, yes?
No, and you can't step any closer.
Sorry,
oh.
Did you say something?
I was wrong.
Speak up. I adore being thanked for acts of charity. You are taking me, yes?
You definitely cannot step any closer this time, though. No.
Sorry, did you say something? Do speak up. I adore being thanked for acts of charity. You are taking me, yes?
No.
Sorry.
She's Tonberrying me.
Do speak up. I adore being thanked for acts of charity. You are taking me, yes?
I'm not.
Sorry, did you say something? Do speak up. I adore being thanked for acts of charity. You are taking me, yes?
Nope.
Sorry, did you say something?
She's gonna chase me across the entire room.
I adore being thanked for acts of charity. You are taking me, yes?
No.
Sorry, did you say something?
Why do you have two beds in your bedroom?
I adore being thanked for acts of charity. You are taking me, yes?
And two desks. Is this actually both yours and your brother's room and they just didn't bother to tell me that at the front door? No.
Sorry, did you say something? Do speak up. I adore being thanked for acts of charity. You are taking me, yes?
How come only one of you gets a mirror? And only one of you gets a painting? No.
Sorry, did you say something? Do speak up. I adore being thanked for acts of charity. You are taking me, yes?
No.
Come, enough of this farce. I am going and that is final. Do not attempt to defy Providence.
Oh, but thou must, cousin.
Well,
fine.
Now that is settled, let us prepare to depart. Adventure awaits.
You are not allowed to deny the baby cousin.
But first I must dress for the occasion. Step outside for a moment, please.
Get out of my room. Okay, here's our chance. Run away. Run away right now. Go, go, go. Faster, faster, faster. Go, 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 go. You missed it. You missed the chance.
Well, what do you make of my traveling togs? I sewed them myself, you know.
That's pretty good if you sewed them by yourself.
Honestly, you boys wouldn't know needlework if it poked you in the eye.
What did I say to her? Did I tell her that they look like shit?
When a lady asks for your opinion on her outfit, you say it's stunning or breathtaking, or if you're feeling particularly adventurous, sublime beyond belief.
I'm gonna teach you how to talk to ladies, cousin.
Anyway, on the subject of feeling adventurous, let us be off. Oh, and pray do not stand on ceremony. I have a name for a reason. By all means, call me by it.
I, your cousin, am granting you permission to call me by name. Your younger cousin, no less. We're gonna call her Matilda. Matilda. Look, she's not hitting on us. She's just teaching us how to hit on others.
Now that is settled, let us fly to the east, over field and forest, and down into the depths of the earth. The wellspring of the hero awaits.
Why are you making it weird? Cannock's finest is along for the ride. Damn. R.I.P. Prince Cannock. While with you, the princess will help fight against any enemies you cross swords with. However, she hasn't officially decided to join your party just yet. The independent-minded miss won't take any orders from you, nor allow you to rifle through her items or equipment. Well, off we go, little cuz. Little cuz. I have seen naught and heard naught, and therefore mean to report naught to his majesty. Ahem. I'll do it. Ah, Prince Bartholomew. Hast thou found my son so soon? Dearest daughter mine, wherefore dost thou don such travelling garb? Surely thou thinkest not of accompanying the prince. Perish the thought, father. I merely meant to give him a tour of the castle. Is that so? But of course, brother often complains of losing his bearings in these hollowed halls. One is tempted to believe that has little relation to the castle's layout. Regardless, we only ask that thou dost not to hinder Prince Bartholomew in his efforts to find thy brother. Aye, the burden on the young prince's shoulders is a weighty one. It would not do to add to it. Yes, yes, I promise I shan't get in his way. We are all of us fearful for Moonbrook. I cannot shake the dread I feel at what might have befallen it. Fair realm of Moonbrook, what hath befallen thee? That cello is real good. What? It seemeth that something untoward hath occurred in Moonbrook. Something untoward, you say? So Moonbrook is... We must think carefully upon how to proceed, for Cannock's sake and for that of the world entire, which is why we should panic the people. Let them get ready. I'm going that way, but we're gonna go this way first. She just insulted them. Just lit a piece of paper on fire and threw it at them. Alright, okay. Matilda is a little goober. To venture beyond this point is perilous indeed. None may enter without the permission of His Majesty, the King of Cannock. The number of fiends beyond this point hath grown greatly of late. We cannot permit you to pass. I mean, she's of the bloodline. She, too, is a direct descendant of Loto and Gwaelin. Hmm? What is this sign? True. She can walk. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to do something. Well, that's okay. We'll go back. The Great Lakes. The Great Lakes! Turn northwest at Dreamer's Lake to reach the cave of the lake. The Great Lakes are over there. Wow, she killed something. She's faster than I am. You're getting outpaced by a baby, Gartholomew. Gartholomew. Time to play with fire. Okay. That's not concerning at all, kiddo. You're the one who's hurt, Heal Slime. Why don't you heal yourself? Stop pissing off the ants! Apparently it does not care about its own health. It just wants to die. Hot, hot, hot! Puff, puff, bomb. No. Don't do that. You're a baby. Do not throw eggs at people. As we are all fully aware that a puff puff is just an onsen egg.
Time to play with fire.
Yes. Just an onsen egg. Why is her lighting a piece of paper on fire and throwing it at things stronger than her casting frizz? Down, 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 down. Slime earrings. Ooh. Let's put them on. I'm wearing cute slime earrings. You know what's weird? I've been looking for years, for a fancy set of slime earrings. They just refuse to make them. I can't wear earrings anymore. My ear hole's sealed up, but still. I'm sure she did bring a lot of paper with her. She's got a book that she hates, and she's just ripping pages out of it. At the other end of this bridge, which seemeth to go nowhere at all, lieth heaven itself. Heaven itself, if the rumors are to be believed. I did go myself to see the truth of it, and did get very wet indeed. I stand here in the hope that my vestments will soon dry. But would that I were not such a fantastical fool. The slime controller was made like a long time ago. They made 2 different versions of slime controller. They did one, I think, for the original PlayStation and one for the PlayStation 2. I think that's the case. But yeah, the slime controller has been around for many years. Many, many years. But I have yet to see fancy slime earrings. Not like acrylic garbage. I'm looking for like good ones. I don't know that I'd buy them these days. Again, like maybe if they were clip-ons. Hi. Cold. How are you? I'm cold, but I'm too lazy to bring my blanket over. Colder? Yeah, probably.
I have you now.
You didn't know about the PS2 controller? They're having weird weather. Oh no. I've heard that the North American winter is supposed to be particularly harsh this year. However, I don't know what it's going to be like on this side of the ocean. Any explosions? Not yet, I think. I can't make any promises, but I think not. It's only $300 on eBay. Oh my god. That's a bit much. I had a Dragon Quest PS4 that came out with Dragon Quest Heroes, I believe it was. Not Heroes 2, but Heroes. And it had a regular looking controller, but it had a little metal slime on it, and it was great. And it had a little thing that you could put on it, on the edge of it. It was just like a decoration, but it was a liquid metal slime that hung off of it, of the PS4.
Time to
And that was pretty cute. No, that was the PlayStation 4 that I had. But it didn't have a slime-shaped controller. And now I don't have anything fancy like that. My PS5 is just a PS5 that has a disk drive, which is as fancy as it can get. But I had to win a freaking lottery in order to get it. I had to win a lottery to be able to purchase the PS5. In Japan, like that. It's like, we don't have enough. We don't have enough available, so we're gonna just have a lottery, and if you win the lottery, we'll give you the right to purchase it. This is no place for children. Fiends lie ahead, please. Withdraw, ere thou comest to harm. This place may be entered only by those with special permission from the King of Canuck, by whose authority we stand guard. I would politely request that you depart. And it took me like 2 years to get a PS5. Yeah, you don't actually get the lottery, or get the PS5. You get the right to purchase the PS5 from the lottery. So it's not even like super exciting. It's just like, hooray. I can now buy it. It's like some weird cultural idea of fairness. Like, everybody works so hard, and it's not fair if Papa has to do overtime and he can't buy his kids a PS5, so we're just gonna randomize for everybody. Whether or not you get there. Not based on whether or not you can get to the store fast enough. Something like that. This is a country where sometimes, not always, but sometimes important decisions are made based on who wins a Jonkin match. Anyway, I finally got a whip. Eat whip. Heck yeah. I don't know if that still happens a lot, but I heard that it used to happen somewhat frequently. When one travels alone or in a group, use a whip or a boomerang. Blurdy bloody blue. I don't need your advice. I don't need your advice, but fine, I'll read it. When one travels alone or in a small group, a whip or boomerang can often prove mightier than a blade. Whilst they may do less damage than a sword, they can hit multiple foes at once. Perfect for encounters when one finds oneself outnumbered. I recommend keeping one or more such weapons on your person in case you need to change tack mid-skirmish. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's still a thing. I know it used to be. They definitely do rock, scissors, paper for a bunch of things that they probably shouldn't do. Even here. You got a thing where kids want to try a thing, but you don't have enough time for all the kids to try the thing? Rock, scissors, paper. Did everybody get one turn, but they still want to do it? And you only have a little time left? Rock, scissors, paper. I've been in this country so long that I know it's rock, paper, scissors. But, like... I don't know why, but it's rock, scissors, paper here in the English teaching community. And, like, it's messed with my brain. Because it's so ubiquitous. Every now and then you'll run across somebody who knows what the actual order is, and it always, like, throws me off. The reason is, I can tell you the reason. It's because in Japanese it's gu choki pa. So it matches up rock, scissors, paper. Why people can't be bothered to just teach that it's different, I don't know. But, like, going and trying to unteach is impossible. Just don't. There's no point. And someone decided to be lazy way back in the day, and now everybody is stuck with it. Last year, I showed some of the kiddos. I was like, this is actually how you play rock, paper, scissors where I'm from. You don't say anything. You just smack your hand. They were like, what? You say nothing? How do you know when to go? I'm like, you make the rhythm. Pa, pa, pa. Some of them got into it. Some of them were really happy. I looked up on YouTube a clip, and I had to cut it down really a lot so that it wasn't, like, not okay for kids. But a clip from, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Corrupting children? No! I'm not corrupting them, I'm just teaching them. Cultural differences. What? I only showed them the rock, paper, scissors part. I didn't show them the rest of it. I didn't tell them what show it was from so they could look it up for themselves. I did nothing like that. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Uh-oh, I'm getting close. Those kids are not cooked. It's fine. They still play normal rock, scissors, paper, 1, 2, 3 most of the time. Now, now they just know they can smack their hand to play with somebody from my country. da da. Also, that you have to like smack your hand with the sign that you want to throw, not just throw it into the air. Because here it's just you throw it into the air, you don't hit anything. The rhythm is important. But you do that verbally. Not percussively, like we do. Near, near, near. Near, 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 near. Near, near, near. Near, 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 near. Near, near. I mean, if you could just hit them normally, they would die faster. But fine, whatever. How many wyvern's wings do I got? 2. Alright, well. I can walk to one place, and then I will warp to the other. It's on 3. There is no go. And because it matches up with the timing with Sai, Sho, Agu, John, Ken, Pon. So it's rock, scissors, paper. 1, 2, 3. Whoop, that's not where I wanted to go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yeah, I never did that one. I never heard shoot. We just smacked our hands. Like, okay, let's play rock, paper, scissors for it. And then it's like, do-do-da. And you throw it on da. So do-do-da. Like that. There is no counting. There's nothing verbal. Just smacking. My daughter worshipeth the princess Blurdy Blue. She has been watching me at my training? Ugh, I am mortified. Aye, there is naught we cannot achieve if we try hard enough. Not whatsoever. See, she actually has words for the little girl who idolizes her. Isn't that cute? Even though to Papa, she's like, oh god, she's watching me. Anyway, if you wanna see the style that I learned growing up, you can look up the rock, paper, scissors for Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And they play it exactly the way that I learned it. Just smacking your hand against your other hand. Hmm? What are you OMGing? What? What? Down, 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 down. I'm not corruptive! No! No sleeping. No sleeping on the job, rabbit. How do you feel about that rabbit squeaking as it dies? It's pretty cute, right? Near, near, near. Near, 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 near. Near, near, near. Near, 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 near. Near, near. Let's see. I wanted to go take her to see Dad. The necklace with which I didn't trust thee guideth those through who blah or blue. That doesn't help. Wow, it's cool that you don't care at all about my little cousin. Wow. 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 La dee dee, la dee da dum, dee da dum dum. Now, if I were a little bit more lazy, I could use the Chimera Wing. You have to do it right? Okay, fine. Yeah. Yeah. Meow. 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 Fun fact. In Japanese, ducks say kwa kwa. So if I tell them that they say quack quack, they think it's the same. Oh, the kids say 6-7 here too. Not quack, qua. Quack, 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 quack. Yeah, 6-7 is a thing here too. Children are very disappointed that we have passed their textbooks page 67. They're like, aw. Like, sorry, kids. The dream is over. It's fine. It's a fad. It'll come and go. I know it's annoying for some people, but I kind of don't care. But I think that's because when I first came here, I had to, I had to teach, like, basic phraseology, as I'm still doing. And let me tell you what. Pen, pineapple, pen. Sorry. Pen, pineapple, apple, pen. Came out right around when I first came over. So, fairly early on, when I was like, they were like, I have a pen. I was like, oh my god. And I decided to just roll with it. Just gotta take what you can. When it comes to memes and children. Like, fine. If you want to use that to remember how to say I have, then it's fine. And pineapple, apple pen. Do, 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 do. Used to use it as a Batsu game. It'd make one of the kids come up and dance it. Always there was somebody who wanted to, so they'd lose on purpose. It was a good time. Good time. But that fad has passed, and most children don't reference that anymore. The spring itself is a little further in. That is where we shall find my brother, performing his ablutions. It does. You just gotta wait. We haven't found them all yet. Normally, he forgoes the bath entirely, but today of all days, he chooses to soak himself in holy water. You too must think his timing leaves a little to be desired. No. He probably had a terrible dream and decided he needed to soak. You are generous to a fault, Gartholomew. I am sure my brother does not deserve it. Now, enough chitter-chatter. Let us find the heir to Canic's crown. What a weird way to refer to your brother. But yeah, we will eventually have multiple party members. It's a slow start, though. Slower because I was wandering around collecting treasure off the world map. Because I play RPGs appropriately. Now I have 3 Chimera Wings. Maybe I will actually warp around a little bit. Anyway, I do have 2 party members at the moment. Kind of. She's a guest. At the moment, anyway. Which is what the way that the tip stated it. For now, she's just a guest. Shell armor. It's not as good. I'm wearing a cat suit and carrying a lamp. A fire lantern. Why am I even bothering with a fire lantern when there's like a million freaking torches in this cave? Woof! Woof, woof! What is this dog doing down here? Tell me, have you cleansed yourself in the wellspring of the hero? To be ashamed not to do so, having come all this way. Yeah, I guess. It's probably accurate. Gartholomew peers into the mirror. Oh dear, Gartholomew spots some of spinach that is stuck between his teeth. How much frickin' spinach you eating, man? We learned in his kingdom that he is not a big eater, but he does eat spinach. Apparently. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Ah, la dee da da. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Yep. Definitely Popeye. Popeye the cat. Popeye the sailor cat. Popeye the sailor cat. Very cool. Who carved those? You have done well in reaching the wellspring of the hero wanderers. The young Prince of Canuck himself did partake of its blessing just a short while prior. Drat and bother! Do you mean to say we've missed him? Alas, it seemeth so. Mayhap you will find him in Middenhall. His Highness mentioned that he meant to visit the castle once the rite was complete. Why must he test my patience so? And why Middenhall? Oh, it hardly matters. Come, let us hurry after him, lest he escape us again. Highness. Full aware am I of the urgence of thy quest, yet I fear the stormy waters of thy heart may lead thee astray. It is for you of Erdrick's bloodline to steer the people of this fair realm through the storm, not to be tossed hither and thither by it. Yes, I know. Sorry. Then come, cleanse yourselves in its blessed waters and pray for the favor of mighty Erdrick. Do they bury Erdrick here? I speak with thee as well, Prince of Middenhall. Our hero of legend grant those who walk the path of the Savior hero of legend, there we go. Grant those who walk the path of the Savior thy guidance and protection. Ow, my eyes. The ritual is complete. May you walk in the light of the goddess. It's like, hey, use chimera wings. Make this less annoying. The young Prince of Canuck did partake of the Wellspring's blessing just a short while prior, and made thereafter for Middenhall. Still you your hearts and continue on your quest, and may the light of the goddess shine upon you. But fine. We shall also take the suggestion of the game's tips and warp. Shoo! La da da dee la da dum ba dee da dum. La dee da da dee la dum. Beloved Gartholomew! And is this not the Princess of Canuck I see at thy side? To what do we owe the pleasure? Ah, then I regret to inform you that Prince Caradoc did return homeward in a short while before your coming. He had been first to the wellspring of the hero and came thence here, I believe. But upon learning that I had sent thee forth to Canuck to deliver tidings of the assault on Moonbrook, he did hasten thence to return home. Ugh! That irksome brother of mine! Wherever we seek him, he most assuredly is not. Fun fact, this was actually something you had to do in the original, too. And you didn't get a princess to go along with you. Thank you, your majesty. We shall go after him right away. Good, but take care on the road. Thou wilt see to it that thy dear young cousin cometh to no harm, wilt thou not, Gartholomew? Bartholomew. Yes, of course.
You are both very kind, but it is I who protect Prince Bartholomew, not the other way around.
I am greatly reassured to hear it. My cousin the king hath raised a most fearsome young warrioress indeed. Warrioress. Beloved son, I pray that your path crosseth with thy cousin's ere long. When it doth, pray, join forces with him, and seek out the truth of what is afoot in the land. I've been unable to sleep for worry, Highness. Thou art almost a man now, and strong and bold, and yet... Pray safe, I prithee. I'm not a man. That's rude. May fortune follow thee to Moonbrook. I would know the truth of what came to pass there. I shall see to it that the king is safe, Prince Bartholomew. Worry not for Middenhall.
All right, away we go. Shoo!
Prince Bartholomew. Lo, it appeareth my son is not with thee.
Do you mean to say that he is still not returned?
He is not. Didst thou not meet with him at the wellspring?
He had already left the spring, and by the time we arrived, the same was true for Middenhall. Perhaps he stopped off somewhere along the way. That is worryingly plausible. Well, there is nothing for it. We shall just have to keep searching.
Hold a moment, Matilda. My dear, pray enlighten me as to why the prince requireth thine aid in this.
Mayhap I am not my brother's keeper, but I am his sister, and as such, I am duty-bound to help anyone who seeks him out. Once brother has been found, I shall return to the peaceful humdrum of princeship, I assure you. Thou wilt return here straight the moment thy brother is discovered. Thou swearest. 'Twill be as if I was never gone.
Very well. Mine apologies, Prince Bartholomew. I trust that my daughter's company will not inconvenience you unduly.
See, he does not resent my company. He delights in it. Now, if you will excuse us, Mummy, Daddy, we have a prince to find. La-da-dee-da-doo. La-dee-da-da-dee-da-dee-da.
Take care upon the road. Still. Wherefore do my accursed offspring fail to heed a single word I utter?
Keep on keeping on, indeed. Where else might he have visited on his travels? Leftwine, perhaps?
He says perhaps, but that is like literally the only other place. The only place between here and Middenhall. Other than the secret spots, and he can't be at the secret spots because those are a new idea.
she has made it so that we can for sure kill that rabbit. Hooray. I could warp there, but like... Wait. How did I miss this? Hey! another wing. Huh? What a pretty pendant! I did not imagine you had a penchant for baubles. It was a gift from Princess Gwaelin to her beloved Erdrick? How romantic! But that fails to explain why it has suddenly begun to glow. Well, it hardly matters, I suppose. Finding my brother is the urgent business of the day. Long. The young gentleman who did arrive here a short while ago was most fair of face indeed. Hey there, weird hair.
Oh! The very rascal I have been at such pains to find.
I don't want to hear that from you.
Your father told me of the terrible news from Moonbrook, and that you journey there to learn the truth. Pray, allow me to accompany you on your expedition. I cannot rightly remain idle, while my kin ventures into dangers unknown.
Can I tell you no?
What? Why are you?
Because I too heard the news from Moonbrook. That is why I've been helping the prince to find you, that you might venture there together.
Is that so? Then I owe you my thanks, and my apologies.
He's a good boy, though.
Accepted. Now let us repair home. We mustn't keep mother and father waiting.
It is a pleasure to join your fellowship.
Bum 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 bum. Fist bump. Oh, handshake. Who handshakes their cousin? That's weird.
It was a pleasure for me too.
You just said it. I also get a handshake? Thanks, kiddo.
It was almost like being a hero.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, I know. Equip Caradoc here. Let's see. Give him that. The wizard staff is the best thing I have for him. That's pathetic. Well, he can wear the feathered cap at least. I'm gonna give him the cat suit, actually. You are a gray cat, but your cousin is a yellow cat. Every cat is a different cat, even though it's the same cat suit. Isn't that cool? There we go. He's level 4 and I'm level 14, so we're gonna give him the shoes. They say that the fair of face must needs travel, that they might broaden their minds and line their brows. But wherefore would one spoil such surpassing beauty? Do they say that? If you're too pretty, travel so that you become less pretty. I'm okay with this philosophy, but I did not know that that was a saying. Alright, hold on a second. Tactics. All. Follow orders. Thank you. You heard it here first. If you're pretty, go wrinkle your face with travel. Make sure you don't put on sunscreen. You know what? I won second prize in a beauty contest and collected $10. I need to travel too. The dumb reference. I did not pass go, sadly. I keep getting sent to jail. Directly to jail. Without passing go and without collecting $200. I know. I know, it's upsetting. What? Every cat is a different cat. It's true. It's just true. Alright, little cousin. Time to dump you off.
Father, mother, I am returned, and find myself most troubled by recent goings-on in Moonbrook.
As do I. Though it is a relief to see thee at last in the company of thy cousin. 1,000 apologies, young Middenhall, for my wayward offspring inconveniencing thee so.
No? How do you respond to this? Yes or no? What? 1,000 apologies. No.
See? Sweet as a sugar plum. I agree. We made a marvelous team.
Allow me to offer mine own apology. If I had only been here.
'Tis of little import now. More pressing matters are at hand. A calamity most foul hath befallen Moonbrook. Thy cousin, Middenhall, bravely ventureth forth to survey that place and rescue the king and princess, should rescue be possible.
Okay, I thought for a second he was talking to me, but he's talking to his child.
I would have thee accompany him on this quest. Lend him thy succor. Prove that blood is a bond that none can tear asunder.
Prove that blood runs thicker than water.
Yes, father. As scions of mighty Erdrick, naught shall stand in our way.
The road to Moonbrook passeth through Gwaelin's Gate, to the south and west of here.
They won't let me through.
Take with you this parchment and present it to the guards at the gate. They will grant you passage.
Ooh. Bartholomew obtains a Gwaelin's Gate pass.
May the goddess go with you.
Thanks.
brother. I wish you well.
R.I.P. Matilda leaves the party. But I named you and everything. Farewell, and enjoy your time on the road. Gwaelin's Gate is, of course, named for the beloved companion of mighty Erdrick, hero of legend. And not only that, but it alloweth free passage between the three realms founded by his descendants. 'Tis a place replete with significance for we sons and daughters of Alefgard. A not dissimilar fate befell another realm some years ago, Rendarak, a land now long since lost. Fear not, we shall see that the king and queen are well looked after. The king of Moonbrook is a man more skilled in magic than myself and the king of Middenhall combined. Wait, can the king of Middenhall use magic? He is hale and well, I am certain of it. Can my papa use magic and it's just me? Head southwestward to Gwaelin's Gate and on southward from there. You shall soon reach Moonbrook. No wonder people are making fun of me. They're probably like, are you even your father's child? Alright. Away we go. Actually, no. It's stop time. So let's save it and then we can continue onward next time. We did get a second party member. Our party is starting to be formed now. Bam. I do not intend us to adventure further. What? And apparently my controller is... Have a nice one, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Hope you have a good week. No, there we go. Take care, etc., etc. Press confirm button to return to the title screen. Is there anybody around or no? I assume no, because there's almost never anybody around, but I could check. Yep, nobody around. All right, well, have a good one. Bye. Have a nice week.